Hello everyone and welcome to another fantastic Alpha Speed video. We're here with this Nissan 350Z, and can you guess what it's running? It's running rusEFI Hellen121 for Nissan. So if you want to see how it works, you want to see how much power it makes, what features does it have, let's get to it, and I'll tell you all the cool features that you get with a plug-and-play rusEFI unit for your 350Z. So here we have the rusEFI Hellen121 plug-and-play ECU. It controls both variable intake cams, because this engine has two variable cams only on the intake side, not on the exhaust side. Controls the factory electronic throttle, all 6 cylinders, fully sequential. You can eliminate the mass airflow sensor, which we are going to do, and we're going to test against the stock ECU. And it controls the dash, controls your AC, controls your fans. No need to rewire anything, no need to add any relays, because it has full control over all of that nice stuff. So we're going to test it, we're going to put it back in the car, and we're going to show you guys how it works. But here we are in the 350Z. You can see that we're going to show you. You can't see it right now. We're going to show you. Dash works. You can see the RPMs do the fancy RPM suite when you put the key on. All the gauges do the test cycle, and then they just rest and idle. But the CAN bus on the dash works. AC works. No need to wire any relays, anything, any AC requests. Everything works like factory. And the fans work with the stock CAN bus control. It knows the temperature. It knows when to turn them off, turn them on. So let's see how fast it starts. We get it started, starts right up, just like if it was a factory ECU. And let's try out the two-step. So, no, two-step works. So let's get to tuning it on the dyno. Let's see how much it makes. We're done tuning it on the dyno, and let's run about the results. Let me show you this big picture. Here's a picture of the dyno. We don't know how to do screenshots because we're too primitive for that, so here's a picture of the dyno sheet. And you can see that with the stock ECU, it made 257 horsepower and 223 pound-feet of torque. We put in the rusEFI Hellen121 plug-and-play unit for Nissan 350Z, and we tuned it. It was 5 pulls to tune it because we did a baseline on the street, and now, well, we took it to the dyno. It was kind of close. So it made 270 horsepower, which is an increase of 13 horsepower. And it made 248 pound-feet of torque, which is an increase of 20 plus 5, 25 pound-feet of torque. Connecting the rusEFI Hellen121 directly, you remove the stock ECU, put in the Hellen121, and you tune it. And we got 13 horsepower, 25 pound-feet of torque. We removed the MAF sensor because we had a feeling that it was a restriction in the intake. And then we tuned it with that, and it made 274 horsepower and 254 pound-feet of torque, which 4 more horsepower for free and 6 more pound-feet of torque for free. So you normally have to run a MAP sensor to remove the flow meter. You need to run a MAP sensor with a P to eliminate the MAF sensor with an F. But we tuned it using AlphaN, which is another feature that the rusEFI Hellen units have. Pretty much every rusEFI ECU has that capability to run an AlphaN. And since this is a naturally aspirated car, you can just set it to AlphaN and use your TPS to do your ignition and your fuel tables. So if you need a plug-and-play unit to run your 350Z, you can use the Hellen121. It's at rusEFI.com. You can also find them at AlphaXPR.com because they're our friends. They're basically the Spanish-speaking side of this channel. And you can see it works just fine. Made a bunch of power. So you need a plug-and-play unit, just get one of those. And remember, like, comment, subscribe. We have a bunch of other videos coming up. We're sorry that we didn't upload too much, but it's coming. So stay tuned to our channel, and thanks. See you guys later.